So I did an impromptu one-on-one interview, kind of joking around, talking.
Well, we are live again. Another question and answer.
I love all of you people. Hello.
Hey.
Hello, all of our viewers who are wonderful and beautiful and awesome.
Thank you for being here tonight.
All of you are steak sauce.
You can blame Kevin for being a fuckwad.
Yep.
I'll blame Kevin.
All right, so let's pick off where let's pick up where we left off here.
We left off again and me fighting about RuneScape and how it's not an MMO anymore.
Yeah, well, technically, I think it is, so your fight is irrelevant. Okay, next. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right?
Yeah, move on.
My say matters more than your say.
Yeah, sure.
Yep, 100%. Okay, so,
I'm sorry.
news. Anybody got some news for today? You want to start off talking about anything? I mean, I got a little bit of news I can start off with.
Start.
All right, so over the weekend, RuneFest, I guess happened over in wherever the fuck Cambridge is, and they kind of introduced a new Jagex product, and it's going to be a card game, and it's going to be called Chronicle. So what it looks like, I mean, honestly, it looks like a straight up rip-off of a similar card game. So, but then again, I feel like Jagex is known for doing stuff like that, kind of just taking ideas from other games and incorporating it into them. But yeah, it looks exactly like Hearthstone.
Idea.
Yeah, so it looks exactly like Hearthstone. Basically, how it's set up is that you lay out a quest, and your cards are a story. So you lay out this story in different parts on maps, and you go from part to part, and it's kind of seems pretty random. Like, it seems like a more of a luck-based game than a skill-based game. But so it's head-to-head people. They choose their hand.
Head-to-head people.
Yeah, so it's head-to-head against another person. So, and the book opens up. It has like 7 slots where you can insert cards. So you draw these 7 cards, and that's your hand for the go. And what you do is you place along that path your random cards. So they go to your first card. That first card will say something like plus 5 attack or something like that. So that means you're going to hit the monsters that are along that path a little bit higher. So like, you build up against each other. You can counter each other's cards and stuff like that. But eventually there comes a duel at the end of the game. That duel at the end of the game kind of depletes your life points, and you do a couple rounds of it until somebody's life points hit 0.
What's it called again?
And it's called Chronicle.
Chronicle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys weren't typing on Skype and interrupting what I was trying to say, I could have probably explained it a little bit better.
I was telling him to fix his camera. I didn't want to be rude and say anything while you were talking.
Jagex announces Chronicle RuneScape Legends, a collectible card game due out next year.
Mm-hmm.
Rip off.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a kind of a cool concept. I mean, honestly, like, the fact that you line the cards up, but like I said, it looks kind of luck based. So you get a hand, and you lay out your quest, they call it. So you lay out your story. So your different cards give you different boosts, and towards the end, and at the end of your turn, you do a head-to-head battle, and that's when damage is dealt. And there's a numerous amount of rounds that can happen. So whoever does the damage, whoever doesn't do the damage gets hit for the damage, and you do it until their life points is gone. I mean, it looks like it could be pretty entertaining. I mean, if if money can be spent on it, I will probably spend money on it, unfortunately. But that's solely just based on the fact that I like RuneScape and I'll support RuneScape causes.
That's good.
That actually sounds kind of similar to a game that I got from a Humble Bundle a while back called Hand of Fate. Sounds
I
really
heard of that
close
before.
to that. Yeah, it sounds, really close.
It looks kind of cool. I'm looking at a screenshot of it, and it's showing it's like a board game that you put the cards at or something.
Yeah, so it looks like kind of a card battle. So if you're actually looking at that picture, if you can put it in the chat for our viewers here, basically you see you see the circles that light up. That's where you're going to place your cards, and then after you place your cards in a strategic way, what you do is it starts at that first spot for both of them. So player 1 does whatever his card he placed in that first spot. Player 2 does whatever he placed in that card in the first spot. Like I said, you can counter each other's cards that you place in there, and you keep moving on to the next part, to the next part, to the next part. You can choose to fight monsters and hopefully get drops so that you are stronger at the end, stuff like that, and you get these bonuses. And then at the end, it's kind of like a 1v1 duel type thing. And whatever you did during your quest, they call it, that beginning part where you put the card, where you put the cards down on, whatever you got during that time, that's what you have at the end, and that's what you fight with, and that's where the damage is dealt to each other. So, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, while it looks like Hearthstone, I mean, the game's completely different from Hearthstone. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a great game. I mean, definitely worth trying. But we'll see. I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm happy they announced something that's different from RuneScape. I kind of wish it was a different MMO because I like the feeling of starting a new MMO, and I feel like anything that was created by Jagex would just kind of be pretty fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's Jagex.
Jagex the company that makes the RuneScape then?
Yeah.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Should be
I'm
fun.
learning a lot here.
Huh. I mean, that's really interesting, though, Dan.
Right? I mean, it's not a bad concept for a game. I mean, I think I could see myself getting into it. I hope it. I mean, honestly, I watched the RuneFest reveal. I mean, it looks kind of cool. I mean, I wish I understood it a little bit more. I wish I knew how you're gonna get these cards, like some more things. I wish I knew some more features. Like you're not gonna know. You know how in Hearthstone you got your all your like special abilities, like your Death Rattles, your Wind Furies, and stuff like that. This one, I mean, from just what I watched, like the hour or two of the RuneFest reveal. You weren't able to kind of pick up all that. You kind of just got the concept of the game and what the point of the game is going to be. But even just with that, I mean, you could see that it'll be probably a little bit of fun.
It looks really cool. Do they have any dates other than just next year?
Unfortunately, it's just next year. But Jagex is also pretty known for letting games fall through. So, but I think this one will get through. They've had about like 3 or 4 games in the past that kind of fell through. One that comes to me in the top of my head is definitely what is it? It's Stellar Dawn. That was supposed to be a sci-fi MMO made using Java software. I was really honestly looking forward to it. Never came out though, unfortunately.
Wasn't there a game many years back called Orb or something like that they had?
There was, and
how's that going?
So Orb, I'm not sure Orb was a game, but I'm pretty sure it was called the Game Orb or something like that, or the Fun Orb. Basically, what that had was like, it was like you paid membership for it, but it had like these extra games in it. So like there was a bunch of games all in just the Fun Orb or whatever it's called, and you could pay for that, and people liked it. People bought it for certain games just because certain, and they were all I'm pretty sure they were all MMO games. Like there were, I believe so, and people purchased that membership just to be able to play those MMO games. But I do believe they actually phased out of it, and I don't think I don't think they support any of those games anymore.
I just remember checking it out when I had membership on Jagex.
Yeah, and I do believe that they got rid of it.
They have a Facebook game now as well?
That I wasn't aware of. And what is their Facebook game?
I'm guessing it's a Facebook game, or is it some sort of... I don't know. It looks like a Facebook style game. War of Legends? It looks like either like an iPad, like a handheld game, or like a Facebook kind of game. I don't know. It's on their website. And then Transformers Universe? I didn't know they did a Transformers game.
Yep.
It's an MMO. Huh.
What is it called? What was the game you just mentioned?
War of Legends?
War of Legends. That sounds so familiar.
I wouldn't know. I just happened to be on their website.
Why does that sound familiar to me? Never mind. Nothing that I know anything about. I'm thinking of something else. Alright, well, it's my turn. I'll go. What I've been doing is I get attacked by my dog. So, I've done a lot of gaming this week. Starting off with my continuation.
At this point.
What's that?
Well, I completely forgot what point we're at because of the technical restart that we had to do. I'd rather we're still on discussing what we did.
Well, I never got to my turn. So I played a ton more of the Hyrule Warriors, which was really good. And I did not think I'd be playing that much of that game. I kind of thought it was like, oh, I'll buy it and then I'll kind of like regret it like 2 weeks later. But I probably put about 15 hours into it already. I keep playing through the main adventure mode, and then they have like a I don't know what it's called. It's like a overworld view of like a original 2D Zelda game. And then each square, what is that mode called?
What do you wait? Oh wait a minute. Oh God. Don't know off the top of my head. My gamepad is batteries.
Legend mode? I think it's Legend mode.
Might have been Legend mode. My gamepad is batteries are donezo right now.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So the map of the old Zelda game is split into a grid, and each square has a different like mission you need to complete. So I've been working on that, trying to level my guys up because some of them aren't too good, and then been gaining a lot more of the money to buy upgrades and stuff like that. So that's been pretty cool. I'm slowly unlocking all the characters. I'm still short a couple of them. Moving on to Super Smash Brothers, I finally unlocked all the characters.
Same here.
I would just play. It was every 10 matches you play, it would unlock a new one. So I would just every night before I went to bed, I'd play 10 matches.
Yeah, you're saying that.
But yeah, and I finally finished. I turned on the handicap and made them all have 300%, and I just hit them once they die. So I did it real fast. But I out of all the characters so far, my favorite one I think is the dude from Xenoblade, Shulk, I think his name is.
Shulk.
I like him, and
he's
then
kind of difficult to play.
He is, but he's fun. And then I like Bowser Jr.
Oh my god, I freaking hate him.
He's so good.
I know. I hate him. He's too good.
I do not get Jigglypuff. I've never been a. It's like, why do they keep putting him in games? He's stupid.
Her.
What'd you say?
No, it's a her. That's why they give her a bow to wear and a girl's hat and a flower and a nurse's cap.
He's just like a stupid Pokemon.
Jigglypuff's actually pretty good in the game.
But like, of all the Pokemon, why would you put Jigglypuff? It's not even like.
It's silly.
It's stupid.
Jigglypuff, Jiggly. Just kidding.
Exactly.
I main Ike, and I've been playing him a lot, and I've been practicing I've been like playing a lot at night before going to bed and stuff, and I'll go as Ike. I'll put in random bot level 9, and
You're like hardcore.
Yeah, I'm trying to get good. I'm starting to get better with him. The only ones I have a problem with are Zero Suit Samus because she's so damn fast, and the computer is insane.
I do
and
not like
Bowser
Sarah
Jr. I like playing as her. She's fun.
I don't even like playing as her. I really do not like. Okay, what's the difference between Dark Link and regular Link?
You mean Ike?
No, or Pit. Sorry, Dark Pit and Light Pit.
Nothing actually. Believe it or not.
They're pretty stupid. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know why they actually have separate colors for colors. Um, I don't know. I mean, they have different Final Smashes.
I haven't even used anyone's Final Smash yet. How do you even use this Final Smash when you get it?
No, you can't. She's out of the frame.
It's a he.
Oh, my kitty is over here.
How do you listen? Or
Internet wants to see you, kitty.
Kitty. Parker, look at the kitty. Aw.
She's mad because I picked her up off of her newspaper that she's sleeping on.
Ooh.
I don't have any pets, but I'll show you my butthole.
Stop
thank you,
it.
Dylan.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, he actually.
This is why we have an 18-year-old rating.
Yeah, Dan, you were wondering why we had to put an 18 plus warning on this?
Yeah, can you inform me?
Because you just shut your ass.
Yeah.
Where did I leave off?
At least we won't get in trouble, right?
We've got 2 viewers, and I think one's me and one's probably one of you guys.
It's 100% definitely me.
100% definitely you.
I have it up in one screen.
Yeah. Anyways, the rest of the games I played a little more Shadow Mordor. It's good. I just had no time to play. I've been so busy playing other games or been at work or playing kickball in my league and whatnot. So those are really the only games I played other than... Or 3. Let's see. I played... What did I already say? So Super Smash Bros. The other game. So 3 games. And then Hearthstone. I played a lot of that this week. So that's been pretty fun. So who's ready for some news?
I'm ready for the news, yo.
It is the SquadCast Podcast news.
So Dan, do you want to take one of the? How about news story number 2? You want to take that one?
Nope, go to hell. I don't know what that one is.
Did you look at the outline I made?
Nope, don't look at it anymore. Due to that we to the folders thing.
Did you? But I know, but it was a joke. Did you see the second one? News story 2.
Don't care.
I did.
Oh. Did you click on the link?
Yes.
Yep, go to hell.
Okay, good.
I did like story 3. Well, let's go in order. Why don't we?
All right. News story number 1.
About.
I'll talk. I know they're like, "What's news story number 1?" I have no
News story
idea.
number 1 is the current deals for gold with Xbox.
What are they?
Let's see here.
This week's deals with gold and Xbox Live discount 3 games and 1 add-on for Xbox One users. Players can now download Rayman Legends at 40% off. Woo. Outlast for 25% off, and Worms Battlegrounds at 40% off.
Oh.
This kind of sucks because...
Wait, so Rayman's not a bad game.
No, I'm not saying that's the part, but the Outlast game came out for PlayStation Plus a while ago, I believe. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's already been out for PlayStation Plus for free. This only has it 25% off. That was for Xbox One. Let me finish the excitement. Xbox 360 players can save money on RPGs. Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 are both 75% off. Origins. Dragon Age Origins. The sequels Mark of the Assassin and the Exiled Prince DLCs are both half off. Just in time for Dragon Age Inquisition's launch on November 18th. Lastly, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning is 67% off, and the Teeth of its add-ons are half off. This week's deals are good through Monday, October 20th.
And
hey, that's
Kingdoms of Amalur.
Have you guys played Kingdoms of Amalur?
No, I haven't.
It's really, really good.
It looks interesting.
It's a lot of fun.
A lot on Steam.
How much is it on Steam right now?
I will check.
I have it for Xbox, but I'd be willing to get it for computer so I can play with a little bit better looking graphics. And then if I get it for Steam, that means Dan gets it.
Yeah, that's true. So you better go get it. I'm not going to buy any more games anymore. I'm just going to let Kevin buy them.
I shared all my games with Jeff, our co-host on the what's our other show called? I never remember. Her Squad, and he's been
$20
freaking out. 20?
$20 right now for Kingdoms of Amalur.
That's a fair price, but I'd wait for a Steam sale.
$40.
That is a really good game.
And if you wait a couple, maybe a month or so,
I know.
they'll do a fall sale. Actually, you should wait any week now. They'll probably do a fall sale.
I know. I can't wait because I've been waiting for a lot of different games. So.
Hey, look what just popped up on Steam. None other than Costume Quest.
Ooh.
We talked about that last week.
Yeah. Has anyone played it since?
No. I don't take recommendations from you.
I'm gonna wait and hope it goes on sale.
If it does, you really should get it though. It is really good.
I promise you, in front of all of our viewers right now, that I will get it if it goes on sale.
Okay, good. The second one's out too.
Yeah, you told me that.
That just came out recently. So yeah, the deals for gold kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. I thought there'd be something free or. I guess that's just for the month. These just suck compared to PlayStation Plus stuff. Like everything's like, oh, we'll just give it to you for free. Everything.
Yeah, on Steam, I
kind of dumb.
I can just everything always on sale.
It's kind of silly.
Let's see here. Steam. Okay, let's compare those sales to Steam sales. Let's see here.
Well, that's not even fair.
Where is it? There's a tab on here that's like. Deals of the week. It's usually up. Where's the deals of the week?
So while you're looking that up, some more updates because your news sucks and my news is better than everything that yours is.
Oh my gosh!
Bringing back what we were going over as far as the Rainbow Six Siege game.
Oh god!
So they announced this week, which I thought was pretty cool. Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Or Ubisoft, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they announced that their multiplayer, every single multiplayer game that they have online is a one-death game now. So whether you're playing, there is no team deathmatch. It's you got one death every single thing. They said that. So basically the reason behind it is that they see a bigger competitive scene if there's only one life. Teams would require much more strategy and a lot more team decisions when it comes to things.
That just means
it keeps up with the. What's that?
This just means I'm gonna suck at this game.
Yeah, so it's a one life game modes. Every single game mode that they have is just one life, which kind of is good because. If you've ever played the game, it is a kind of stealthy game type thing. I mean, it's not like anything like crazy, but it is something where you're hiding behind.
It's a Tom Clancy game. Well, they're gonna have a team deathmatch. There's always a team deathmatch in those games. Like
I don't know. They just said that there's not going to be a team deathmatch. Every single.
People are gonna want to play TDM. That's like the most popular game format for a first-person shooter is team deathmatch.
But I don't know if they're trying to go along with the top. You know what I mean?
Counter-Strike Counter-Strike has a TDM.
Counter-Strike. I'm never good at Counter-Strike.
You've never heard of Counter-Strike?
No, I said I'm not good at it. I've heard of Counter-Strike.
I thought you said you've never heard of it.
What's Counter-Strike? I've never heard of that before.
You've never heard of Counter-Strike? Get off of this. Get off the stream now.
No, I'm just terrible at it. It is.
Oh man, Counter-Strike.
Just like freaked out there.
Yeah.
And some more news is since that brand new patch leading up to the release of the release of the
folders.
The new World of Warcraft expansion. Apparently 600,000 people since June have resubscribed.
Oh, that's going to be me.
So that is a large number of players. They must be making bank as of late then. So I guess everybody's trying to get familiarized with the game again if they gave it a break.
Almost every user did.
Yeah, like almost everybody did.
I pre-ordered it. I got because you got a free level 90 when you pre-ordered the expansion, so I pre-ordered it and grabbed myself a level 90 shaman, and I'm ready for the expansion.
Oh.
And I'll probably play for a couple weeks, and then I'll stop playing.
That's exactly what I would do if I did it. And why would I do that when I already have Final Fantasy?
I don't know. Because you just want to experience everything like I do.
I kind of want to. I didn't say that out loud.
Wait, what'd you say? I didn't even hear you say anything.
I was admitting that I wanted to play it.
Then why don't you?
Because it's satanic. I don't have anybody to play with.
I just got done saying I pre-ordered it. I'm going to play it. I'm gonna, enjoy it. And you're like, I have nobody to play with.
Alright, fine, you jerk. I will go out tomorrow, and
Where do you have to go out? You can just go online and buy it.
I'm going out someplace, but
you need to leave and think about it first.
Well, I am out tomorrow at hanging out with people up at Keystone. I will.
Keystone?
It's my college I graduated from, and I go up there to chill on Thursdays because that's our Game of Tech Club meeting. Hashtag Keystone Game of Tech Club. And I hang out up there. So I'll reactivate my account and everything. What server?
Storm Reaver.
Storm Reaver, okay. I'll buy a level 90 on that server.
Yeah, buddy.
I hate you.
Yeah, buddy.
I hate you.
I don't even want to try and tell Dan because you're just going to give me
addicted to that. You're going to get me addicted to that satanic game again.
3 weeks later, Grant's no longer on the show. He's just playing World of Warcraft.
Dude, I swear, I'm going to get hooked back onto WoW.
See, I have the least addicted personality. I never get hooked on stuff like that. I'll get to them for a while, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
Well, see, I like those style games. That's my favorite type of game, and WoW will always hold a special place here in my heart because that was one of my favorite games. I love WoW. I love the story. I love the lore. I have 5 books that people are those people write books to add onto the story. I own 5 of the books.
Have you read those 5 books?
Yeah, I have. I love reading.
Okay.
And you guys said that the Costume Quest is coming out with a second one, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to change the subject off of
I know.
All right. We'll change the subject off of
Why do you hate WoW so much?
I don't hate WoW, and I'm totally going to play the expansion, so I'll buy a 90 with you guys, and we can
all... yeah!
Storm Reaver.
And I know Cam will do it as well, so we got a bunch of people.
I'm so excited.
We're not going to see Dan ever again. I have a feeling.
What class do you play as? What's your WoW class?
I'm playing. I think.
So mine's a healer, and I normally play a. I like monks now. I played monks for the first time, and I like monks now.
Monks are pretty sweet. I like them. I've never really played one very far, but I think they're cool.
25 or 30. I have a level 25 or 30 monk, and that's about it.
I think my monk was level 60.
What server? I think it's.
I've never gotten an account up to. I've never gotten an account up to.
Let me find out. But moving on a little bit, while people are all looking up their WoW info, Humble Bundle is. I love me a good Humble Bundle.
Me too.
Teaming up with Mozilla, it looks like you could play. They have a whole set of games this week in the Humble Bundle where you could play them on the website and then download them if you want. You can get some pretty kick-ass good games like FTL. If you pay over $5.50, if you pay over $5.43,
I think I'm gonna buy them right now.
you can. It's just the $5 is $6 pretty much is worth it just for FTL alone.
I played FTL for about 15 minutes, and then that's as far as I got. But if I buy it now,
I bought it on. I bought it on Steam when it came out. It is amazing, and I actually have the soundtrack and everything. And then you get Super Hexagon. That's a really good one too.
Oh, that Dust game. That's supposed to be a pretty good game too.
Dust Force.
Yeah.
That's like a speedrunner game. I couldn't get to. It wouldn't run in Chrome.
To be honest, I'm not really sure what kind of game it is, but I've heard a ton about it.
Anything else good on the Humble Bundle this week?
I really like the Humble Bundle. There's just tons of games that I never would have got that.
Stuff. I mean, like this, it looks like it's all a bunch of Star Wars books right now this week.
Some people like that.
What's the Flash Bundle? Nothing really that great there. Then there's the Humble Store.
Dan, have you ever done the Humble Bundle before?
I have a bunch of times, actually.
So I think it's definitely worth it.
Another thing I've found out.
Anybody
I'm
here?
sorry?
If anybody here working from Humble Bundle is watching, we will gladly sponsor us, please. We will advertise for you all the time.
Right now we've got one viewer, so
Selfish
I don't think they're going to want to have advertising on here.
We'll do it for you.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Humble Bundle from now on if you sponsor us. All right, so another thing that I wanted to bring up, what was I going to say? Scratch it, can't remember.
All right, hang on, I'll be right back, guys. Move on without me. Be on like 2 seconds.
All right.
All right, I'm trying to actually remember what I was going to say. Let me try and remember it. Let's see here. It has something to do with not Heroes of the Storm, but that seems like it's already getting a competitive scene going.
Heroes of the Storm?
Yeah. Now that's not out yet, correct? That's still in beta.
Still in beta, yes.
See, they're already aggressively getting pro teams going for that and stuff like that. I'm actually kind of surprised
I've
that
seen
that actually happened.
Of, what's her name? Panzer playing it.
Now that does remind me of what I was thinking of. Now, something that I really recently wanted to start doing, and what we could do is add it in as part of this show here, and it would be once a month, is what I want to do is I want to sign up for the subscription for a loot crate. I don't know. What?
I have Loot Crate.
You have Loot Crate, and do you get it each month?
Yes, I do.
And do you think it's totally worth it?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been doing it for 7 months. It is totes my goats worth it.
Yeah. So I found out about it a couple months ago. I thought it was the coolest thing. Yeah, go grab them. But yeah, so I thought it was one of the coolest things ever. So basically, what it is you pay, I believe it's like maybe $20 a month to have this loot crate filled with a bunch of goodies delivered to your house. And
I know it.
What's in there is just everything pertains to gaming and like just really, really cool stuff. And it comes in this awesome looking black box. And you kind of open it up on the day that you get it, and it comes with a bunch of these goodies. And I'm assuming Grant will be showing you some of the things that you get in there. Yeah, so if you want to show them what the loot crate is, I was kind of just explaining to them what it was.
1 second.
All right. And I believe, and each month there is a couple people that win like this mega crate, and the mega crate is actually worth a lot of money. I believe it's somewhere close to like $1,000 you can win. Like PlayStations. I know one person won the mega crate. Inside it was this like travel video game thing. It comes with like a TV and a station, some kind of gaming station. It was pretty cool, but yeah, Grant, you can go ahead and show us what it looks like.
Friend was asking about getting to view in the stream. Alright, so you get your loot crate and it comes in a nice little.
Wait, what are we talking about? Hold on.
So we're talking about loot crate.
And each month you'll receive a nice little loot crate in the mail. It's nice. When you open it, there's tons of stuff in there. Like right now, let's see. Last month I got this cool magnet that is actually Star Wars, but it's.
Don't put it too close to your TV. Don't put it too close if it's a magnet.
It's not a strong magnet.
And here he goes. And that was the end.
Let's see here. Currency from the show Firefly, since it was like space themed. This is from the
Oh my gosh.
awesome
My friend would lose his mind. One of my closest buddies is obsessed with Firefly.
Let's see
He
here.
really
It
loses
is
freaking
an
mind.
alien, the alien little action figure.
See, that is awesome.
Let's see.
But how much is this thing cost?
I believe it's $20 a month, and you get a loot crate every month.
And for every friend that you recruit, for that month, it's actually cheaper for somebody. So if you guys are interested, I'll send you a link. I got this awesome Han Solo poster this last month. Let's see here. You know, I might actually subscribe. We could actually when it comes in the mail, I'll save it for like the shows, and we can open the loot crate on the show. One of the other months was Transformers theme, so I got a little Transformer dude.
See, that is awesome. I would eat that shit up.
1 month was like adventures and stuff, so I got like I got a creeper, keychain, a spin down plushie die. 1 month, Adventure Time stuff, and there's tons of shirts. You get lots of really cool shirts that are exclusive. Like you can only get them through Loot Crate. And see if I have one right here actually, Legend of Zelda one. This link.
And do they ask you for your size when they ship them out, or are they always?
They ask for your size. And this is an exclusive shirt you could only have gotten through Loot Crate.
See, that is an incredible shirt, and oh my god, I'm about to subscribe. I'm about to subscribe right now, to be honest.
Wait, show the shirt again, Grant. Show the shirt again.
Look at this. You get a T-shirt every single month.
Not every month. No, not every
It's not every month. I
That's
thought
right.
it was every month.
Most months you get a T-shirt. Like this month's was not a T-shirt because they had other stuff that was worth. Because they do a limit of like $40. About $40 worth of stuff. Here's another one. This is Marty McPrime. It's a DeLorean transforms. Marty McPrime.
How many months have you been subscribed to this now?
7, about
You been happy with everything so far?
Yeah. Here's a special Norse. Here's a special guy from Skyrim. You can only get this particular character you can only get through Loot Crate, and
now we have to hear that annoying thing.
2 other exclusive things is
I'll turn it off.
got this Groot bobblehead with a glowing hand, and for those of you who are Star Trek fans, a Tribble, special orange colored Tribble. So it's totally worth getting, and I highly recommend it. Any of you who are interested, go over to Humble Bundle's website, sign up. It is totally worth it. Dan, wait for the end of the stream, and I will send you a send a referral link to you so I can get like a couple dollars off my months.
All right, and then I'll recruit Kevin.
Right, yeah.
Dang it, I want to do it, but I don't want to spend the money, but I really do want it.
Man, it's $20 a month. Think of how many other stupid things you would spend the money on.
You mean how many stupid things I already spent it on?
Exactly.
I wonder if they've released what this one's the new one's gonna be.
So is everyone's different, or does everybody get the exact same stuff every month?
Everybody gets the same exact stuff.
There's some things where you'll get like a random character, like this one right here is from a pack of where you could get a bunch of different sci-fi characters, and I randomly got one of the guys from Firefly. There was one of the ones I first signed up with did Game of Thrones and Dragons and stuff, and I got one of the Game of Thrones characters. I don't know who he is in my room. I got Attack on Titan stuff because that's when I first signed up for it. It was Attack on Titanfall, and I got some really cool Attack on Titan / Titanfall stuff. But it's really awesome. Fear is the new crate, I think.
That'll be a cool one as well. I mean, they come out with just really cool topics.
Right, and you need to sign up for it in like 5 days, like 4 or 5 days, because they ship on the 20th. So you got 4 days to sign up.
Gotcha.
If
Okay.
you
So I
You have to sign like a contract or something, or can you just do?
You could do monthly, or you could.
I'm pretty sure you're able to sign up. I mean, I'm sure you can. I'm pretty sure you're able to pay ahead of time for like if you want to pay 6 months, you can pay 6 months ahead of time and then get the next 6 months paid for.
Like if you enter in the special offer code FEAR, you get 10% off your order this month. Like they do a 10% off when you subscribe, when like you first subscribe. And they do all sorts of stuff. What the hell is that in the background?
Yeah, I mean, it really is, honestly, if you're a gamer and you're like just like into that geeky kind of stuff, I mean, it's honestly, that's who I'd like to see a sponsor from is Luke.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Hey,
if this podcast takes off and we get free loot crates every month, and maybe like a couple free review copies of some games, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't.
I don't even care if we get any stupid listeners. Shoot.
Hey, we love all of our listeners. You guys are all beautiful, and I love you all.
Good thing we have so many of them.
And before he opens the mega crate, yeah, boy, you know what's up. We have a viewer talking to us on the YouTube link.
Hey, really? Hey, Grant, do you have Legends of Grimrock?
Legends of Grimlock? No.
Here, I'm gonna give you a code. You can have it. I have an extra copy.
Sweet.
There's a Steam code for it. I bought it.
Now, do you normally pay for it month by month, or do you normally?
I have it set to pay automatically every month.
And you pay the $19.91 some?
Yeah.
Hey, we got someone listening. That's so cool. Do we know this person? Do we like pay them to be here? Ah, dang it.
No, I didn't pay Isaac to be here. Isaac's just awesome.
That's a cool name, Isaac.
That is. I was thinking about what I would name my kids today if I had kids, and I think if it was a girl, I would go Amelia, and if it was a boy, it would be Daniel.
Wow.
I like my name.
All right.
Good. I like the boy's name is Jack. And
I like how we get so off topic on this show all the time.
Maybe that's why we have listeners.
But is Amelia Amy, or what is Amy short for?
Amy is not short for anything. It's just Amy.
Could be Amy or Amelia.
Can it be?
I don't think so.
Could be.
I don't think so.
Viewers, Amy. Short for anything, or is it straight up a name?
Now I'm confused.
I like the name. Okay, you're gonna make fun of me because everyone makes fun of me because I like these names. So, I
like
my
Phoebe,
daughter...
Chandler.
Okay, time out. I do like those names. I love the name Monica, but I've been vetoed by my girlfriend by that one. So I've moved on to I remember what it is now. Eleanor.
Eleanor?
Eleanor.
Are you kidding me?
And then we call her Ellie. How cute is that? Little baby Ellie?
Very intelligent sounding name.
Call her Ellie and just name her Elizabeth or something. Like, not.
No, because my sister's name's, well, her middle name's Elizabeth. But everyone called her Lizzie for a long time.
That sounds like a very elegant name. There's a.
Seriously. I mean, like, what is this kid gonna be?
Oh my god, what was her?
She's gonna be like a politician, I guess. I don't know.
There's a.
Eleanor Fladalucci.
Fouché.
It could be short for Amelia. Amelia Pond from Doctor Who, or Amy Pond, as most people call her. So, boom, there we go. Facts from the One Bar Wonder. We have this girl who has applied actually to where I work. Her name is Corinne. Now that's a really cool sounding name, Corinne.
I know Corinne as well.
I think that name sounds awesome.
I know Corinne too.
So, Legend of Korra.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that fade in. There we go. I like that one.
That was good. That was good. Okay, first off, so we're talking about the news story I put in there. So, does anybody watch Legend of Korra? First off.
I have not.
No, but I would totally start watching it.
Okay, this is your homework, Dan. Okay, did you watch The Last Airbender?
I did. I watched all of it.
Okay, good man.
Who hasn't? That's such an epic show.
Okay, Legend of Korra is even better.
I've heard that, and I've watched
It is
the first 2 episodes.
Okay, if you go to nick.com, I believe all the episodes are on there. And we're on season 4 right now. It's the last season of the show, and it is so good. All my friends, every Friday night when they post them online, because it's not on Nickelodeon anymore. They took it off. It took it off air. They post the new episode online every Friday, and it is so good. It is such a deep cartoon. You would not believe this Nickelodeon show would be such a like deep, meaningful show. But it's the artwork is beautiful, the colors are great, the animation is fantastic, the voiceovers are like really well done, the meanings are very deep, like I said, and it's super entertaining. And the fighting is really cool too. So I check that out. The coolest thing about everything is they're making a video game for it, is what Grant was getting to for the news story that we had this week. And it looks awesome. And it's going to be it's a downloadable game. And they start doing, I think, pre-orders right now, and I'm going to pre-order it probably tomorrow.
It's on the Xbone, or was it on anything else other than Xbone?
PS4, I think, and 360 and PS3, I think.
Don't
quote me on it. But
on Xbox One on this website, it's only.
Oh yeah, that was because that's from Major Nelson, and he's the spokesperson for Xbox Live. So I don't think he's gonna support anything else but that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see here. I do remember seeing something about it a while back. Platforms, PC, PlayStation 3, because it says Microsoft Windows, so I'm assuming that just means PC. We have PS3, PS4, 360, and the Xbone. So.
And this game looks great.
I'm definitely gonna get it if it comes out for PC.
Of course you get it for PC.
I will get it for PC because that's my platform. Hashtag PC Master Race.
Hashtag, okay.
Hey, look, I outnumber you guys today because our viewer in the stream is also a PC Master Race.
Alright, well, I'm not saying that I'm not.
But that's besides the point. We're not going to get on the whole debate of why PC is better than you.
I mean, it is better. I mean, I don't think anybody will argue.
I don't think anyone argues with that.
And the Xbone can do this. I want to airbend. I want to firebend.
I want a waterbend. Waterbenders is where it's at.
I want to do the stuff with the.
Pretty sure it's not like a motion game. You just use the controller.
Everyone should for not doing it that way. I'm out.
No, but if we really could do that, like, if I woke up tomorrow and I could waterbend, I'd probably cry of happiness, and then I would bend my tears.
See, I would airbend. Fuck waterbending, yeah.
Why would you want to airbend? It's so
because
lame.
Airbending, you can fly shit. I mean, you could do everything that. I'd be the Avatar. Fuck that.
You can't just be That's not an option in this choice. You can't just be the Avatar.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the Avatar. I don't care.
You're not.
If we're making believe things, I mean, I'm the Avatar.
Making believe things. You mean make believe?
No, making believe things.
I would much rather firebending. That'd be so badass.
What are you gonna do? Just burn everything? I mean, that is probably the most useless one. What are you gonna cook a meal?
You can also do lightning. Control lightning, and fire is scary. What are you gonna do? Blow someone away? Oh no! I'm gonna burn you to pieces instead.
Who's your guys' favorite character from it? From the entire thing, not just Korra, since you're the only one who's watched Korra.
Oh, I was gonna say Mako's my favorite character.
Who?
Mako. He's the newer firebender, and that's in Korra. Okay. He's awesome.
I always liked the.
I like the
Sokka.
No, not Sokka.
I love Sokka.
I mean, I'm not gonna hate on Sokka. I mean, Sokka is cool. I like who is that kid that saved him in the jungle that always has that like piece of like wheat in his mouth?
Oh,
Guy who turns out to be kind of like a bad guy.
what is his name?
Kinda, yeah.
It's like Kit or something like that. It's something.
Yeah.
Something weird like
What
that.
is it?
No, you're right. It's something like Kit or something, Kip or something.
What is his
You're
name?
right.
He
I don't know.
he dies at the end of the last season of that show.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name though, but yeah, I liked him and I liked the old guy.
Uncle Iroh.
Iroh's my favorite, actually.
He is cool. He's in Korra too.
Yeah, is he?
He is.
I would have thought he'd be dead.
No. Oh, well, actually, he is. Oh, it's Jet. Jet's his name.
I thought it was
Jet.
I was like, I know it's something small, 3-letter. I do like Jet too. But yeah, he passed away in one of my favorite episodes actually, where they go into I think Ba Sing Se. My favorite episode of that show.
And Ba Sing
Man,
Se.
that's getting me so pumped to watch this now. I missed all that stuff.
Oh, dude, it is so good.
Man, that was a great show. I don't understand.
That episode. Let me finish. Where Katara and Zuko fight in that like cave, like it was just great with the fire going against the water and the colors just throwing it against. Great.
I mean,
It
if
was
you
a
think
great
of
anime.
every show that was kind of anime, I mean, back in the day, I used to like Dragon Ball Z and I used to like Zoids, but none of them, they never really had great stories. You know what I mean? Like, it was just the same exact thing happening every single time, kind of. Like, you would watch somebody, like, go into Super Saiyan mode for 30 minutes, where in Zoids, I mean, you just watched them battle different Zoids. But this one, like, even though it's not a Toonami, like, Cartoon Network thing, like, I like that show. I mean, when, like, that last Airbender, I watched like every single episode, and I could watch it and be entertained doing it, and I like that. Whereas like other ones, it's just a lot of repeating random stuff and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a good show.
It is a really good show. I'm telling you, you're really gonna like Korra then, because my girlfriend and her sister and all of us are obsessed with it now. My girlfriend's like, I don't want to watch this show. I'm like, just watch the show. And now she's like the biggest Korra fan with me, and her sister is like even bigger. She's like, we're like yelling at the TV and stuff. It's and the show is huge. There's so many people that are following this, and it's not just like. It's not, you think people that would like the show are just like gamers or nerd people who are, are involved in this. It's a lot of people. Like, they have a video on there. So when season 3 ended, which was actually just last month, they released a video a couple weeks later saying, we're actually going to just release season 4 right away because we're not going to be on Nickelodeon anymore, so we don't need to be on that schedule. So they gave us like a minute like sneak preview of season 4. And they have all these videos of people's reactions to it, and they're just like screaming, like, "Look, it's this person! Oh, it's this!" It's great, and they tie in the first series so well because, like,
What do you mean first series?
Well, the last Airbender is like happens right before Korra, and Korra happens like 60 years later or something.
Not even that much. So you mean it is? Or so you mean when you're saying first season, you're not talking about
Or like first series, I guess. Yeah. The first.
The last Airbender.
Yeah, so the last Airbender. Okay, so Last Airbender ties into Korra really well, and they do a lot of like going back, and there's a couple characters that are still alive in Korra that they're still there, and then a lot of the voice actors that were in the original show are back in Korra, but they're playing as their children, which is actually really cool. And the story is it's really well done. So check that out, and then we can talk about it next week because it's cool. And really, there's one episode, I believe it's in season 2. Just to give you a heads up on, they do this thing where it's about the first Avatar 1, and how the Avatar cycle began and everything. And they do it in like an old like Chinese like art style. It is so cool. It's like the whole entire artwork of the show is redone because it's trying to. It looks like what's that style? Where like it's like painted blocks kind of thing. The The whole episode. It's really cool. Here, I just posted a link to you guys to see it, and I'll post it in our big group for everyone can see it too. But oh well.
Oops, remove any web addresses and try again.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me either.
Damn YouTube chat, you won't even let me link to another video on your own freaking site.
I tried to do that too, it wouldn't let me. Please link the video description.
I like this art style.
Isn't that cool? It's like that for the whole episode. It shows everything. But it's like a whole different show they went through with it, and I don't know. Anyways, going back, there's a Legend of Korra game that's coming out, as we mentioned, so I'm highly looking forward to that. I believe you guys are too. It's funny because like I follow these like Facebook groups that are like Korra fan things, and they post all this fan art, and I just literally just save all these pictures to my phone because they're just so cool looking. So I'm like showing people pictures off my phone. It's like, oh, here's my, me on vacation, my car, and there's a bunch of avatar photos. Let's just keep going. Pretty embarrassing.
I wouldn't be embarrassed, dude.
Barkley, come on.
As it would be, as always said in the low brass section, just play loud and play proud.
That's all you gotta do.
Loud and proud. That's all you gotta do.
It's true.
Jeez.
YOLO.
Love how we always get off topic. So,
hey, we're within topic. We're talking about Korra at least, so it's not too far.
But like, we've been so far off topic of most of the night, though. We talked about Loot Crate and.
Oh well.
That's not off topic. Are you kidding me?
It's fun.
I think it's great.
It is.
I think Loot Crate is as close as you're gonna get.
Wait for it. Dairy.
Dairy. Did we hit all of our news stories this week?
Yes, we have. That was our last one.
Sweet. So I guess we're gonna move on to our question of the week. Last week's question was a little bit of a disaster. So I'm going to.
You're not allowed to talk for a little bit.
Don't ruin it.
Dan's mic?
I can, but I trust him. He's got the beady eyes looking around like that. Look at him. So last week our original question was, what is Pokemon number 1, 2, 3? And that was Scyther, which Dan let everybody know right away.
Because Dan's an ass.
Here, there was a need to know.
This week's question is, who is the creator of Costume Quest 1 and 2 and Psychonauts? Also Brutal Legend and that stacking game. That's all I can think of right now. Part of, I think it's Double Fine Studios. If anyone knows the guy's name, please email us at squadcast@gmx.com or go ahead and tweet us at SQP. Oh, SQ. I see I did do SQP.
SQPcast.
It's SCPcast, not Q.
Oh, why'd you put a Q?
Because I did that the first week and I've used the same template, so. Maybe that's why no one's ever tweeted us, because we have SQPcast. It's SCPcast, or SquadCast Podcast. Yeah. Some big releases that are coming out or have just come out. We didn't have a game review this week because we haven't really all talked about a game the same week, but two big games did come out on Tuesday, yesterday. Evil Within. Has anyone heard anything about this, played it, or know anything about it?
I've seen a little bit of it. It looks, I don't know what to think of it. I watched about 5 minutes of somebody playing it, and I just was like, I guess kind of lost because it was in the middle of his playthrough, so I think I didn't understand what was going on. So and I was told to give a shout out to Missing Katie and Sarah are watching this, so hi guys.
Getting shout outs now.
Oh my god, we got biddies on this stream.
Snapchat saying give us a shout out, so hi guys. Fuck Burger King, it's a hellhole of Satan. But Borderlands, the pre-sequel, no, I'm not really a fan. I'm not really a fan of the Borderlands series. I might get it just to play it because I played the other ones. But it looks just like every other
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that either.
It's like any other Borderlands game. It's the same thing. You run around, shoot, kill people. It's like Destiny, but with funnier, cartoonish drawings and better loot drops.
I don't know about better, just a wider variety.
You got like in Borderlands 2, there was a gun that made the psycho screams and actually shot a mini psycho out of it. There is a freedom gun that is the colors of our United States flag that shoots fire.
Fire.
I mean,
That's interesting. It's very interesting. Hopefully by next week I'll either hear a little bit more about it. I posted the reviews in our outline for the week, and both of them at IGN got a decent review. Looks like The Evil Within got an 8.7 for fantastic survival gameplay, terrifying enemies, it was well paced, and it had a boring protagonist was the negative. So just still pretty good. Within? Yeah. And then the other one I think got, let me take a peek. If I can find it. Borderlands, the prequel sequel, got an 8. For low gravity fun, wacky skills. So that's pretty good. 8.0 is not bad.
Yeah, for a shitty game. Alright, guys. So is this where we end it?
I think so. We've kind of hit the end. Thank you guys for listening live, if you actually did, which I think we have. The One Bar Wonder was one of our actual very few live listeners. You can go ahead and find us, like we had mentioned before, at squadcast@gmx.com. And
you can sign up at our forums at mediocresquadron.com.
You can do that.
Feel free to follow and to follow on Twitch TV/but81ninjas, where this was also streamed this evening, which I believe I may have had 1 or 2 people from my free company check out the stream for a short bit. So thank you to anybody who's in Final Fantasy who is watching on the Twitch.
Go watch Guitar.
Guitar, you mean Guitar? Go watch Guitar. Yes.
Korora.
Korora. Go watch Legend of Korra.
Yes.
Legend of Korra.
Also, go ahead and tweet at us, like I was saying a few minutes ago, at SCPcast. Let us know what's going on. Just say something. Tweet us anything, a number, a letter, picture of a dog. I don't care. Just someone give us some action on Twitter. Because right now it's just me.
Appropriate pictures.
At this point, I don't even care.
I don't Twitter much. I haven't really used it. I should get into it. I think I would enjoy using Twitter.
I don't Twitter much.
I mean, that's where I get all my news. So all those interesting news things that I say throughout the entirety of our stream, yeah, that's thanks to Twitter, because Twitter's awesome.
Shout out to once again to Humble Bundle and Loot Crate.
Yep, sponsor us, please.
Sponsor.
Sponsor us, and we'll get popular, and then we'll give you, or you know, Wizards of the Coast. You guys could too as well. Give us free magic cards.
I think we have to get popular first, and then they sponsor us. That's how sponsorships work.
Is that really how it works? Don't let them know how it works.
All right. Good night, friends. Let's end this broadcast. We will see you next week for another live episode of SquadCast Podcast. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You need like a trademark goodbye. Like, see ya next time on SquadCast Podcast. Thank you very much.
See ya later. Tune in next week for the SquadCast Podcast. We're out of here, guys.
Is like Spazzy.